few weeks ago, I did a poll on my community tab, and the majority vote was to do an LGBT analysis video on Ninjago over MLP. So with that, let's get it. I think it's safe to assume that the creators are supportive of LGBT, considering some Twitter posts. So my question is, are any of our main characters or even important side characters queer in any way? It seems almost unanimous that Cole is a gay-coded character. For instance, in Season 1, Episode 9, Cole was anxious about being around his father because he was hiding a big part of his identity. Sound familiar? And when he finally came out to his father about being gay, being a ninja, his father got angry at him for not being straight. Not being a performer. Oh, and by the way, I honestly just want to completely ignore the stupid love triangle that ruined Season 3. It was just awful writing to have Cole fight Jay over Nia, considering Cole knew that Jay liked her. It was just so out of character, and we also find out in Season 4 that they both cared more about each other than they did for Nia. I will admit that at the time it seemed like they were trying to write Cole as a straight character, but considering they dropped that real quick, and considering Ninjago has like a million inconsistencies already, what's one more? And I also found this tweet saying that Cole was just confused because of the attention Nia showed him. So I'll chalk Season 3 up to Cole having internalized homophobia, so he saw a chance and took it. And we'll leave it at that. Oh, and don't get me started on Vanya. There is zero proof that he has romantic feelings for Vanya. If they really wanted Cole and Vanya to be a couple, it would have been way more obvious. Because if I know Ninjago, trust me, I do, I know that when a character romantically likes someone, it's as blunt as a bat to the face.
I guess this is...
And also, it was confirmed by one of the creators that Cole was never interested in Vanya. By the way, I'm not trying to say that it's bad to ship them. You can ship whatever you want. I'm just saying there's no canonical proof that Cole romantically likes Vanya. In fact, I just gave you proof that he doesn't like her. But I guess there's also no proof that he romantically likes Zane or I or any of the others. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is it's okay to ship Cole x Vanya, but it's not okay to claim that they're canonically a couple. Tommy also had a tweet saying that people can ship whoever they want, but he personally goes by what was confirmed in the show. Although I will say it is also possible that Cole is asexual, considering in Season 9 there's this joke where like everyone has a partner and then he's just happy to eat cake. And yeah, you could chalk it up to, ooh, he's the single guy, but like, why would they put so much focus on that? Like showing everyone has a couple and then he's just satisfied to be eating cake. Like, that is the most aero ace coding I've ever seen in my life, even if they didn't intend it, but there's this video that I really liked called What's Up with Lava, and it's basically an analysis on the subtle hints for Cole x Kai, and that video alone is why I don't think that Cole is fully aero ace. Okay, moving on from that queer-coded disaster, we have Jay, who is, again, almost unanimously headcanon as bisexual, or as I like to call it, Smith-sexual, considering he calls Kai baby. I'm kidding. Just tell the jury to scratch that off the evidence board. But, he also says, like, yes to Kai's fake proposal with such passion? Like, it didn't even seem like he was kidding, but, yeah, after Season 7, Jay became like the fruitiest ninja ever, especially that whole dance scene with Zane in the Goldie special. Also, there's a bisexual heart on one of the photo shoot pictures, so I'm not trying to imply that Jay likes Zane, because he doesn't, he clearly loves Nia, but he definitely got more comfortable with his sexuality. His internalized homophobia faded by a lot. Oh, and also, it's literally canon that Jay was attracted to Nanakon's voice. Jay was also the first to say, I was afraid of losing Nia, but I was more upset about losing you. And if that ain't the bi struggle, then I don't know what is. And you gotta remember that the creators aren't stupid. They chose to put these, well, as some may call it, sus scenes in here. And I personally think they put these scenes in because they want to give some of the queer viewers some shipping fuel, just like how they give the straight shippers some fuel as well. Because, like Tommy's tweet said, we can interpret their sexualities and their ages however we like. Especially because neither have been confirmed in the show, and I don't want to hear that dumb bullcrap of, oh, well, they can't confirm it because those topics are too mature for children. Goo goo. Because, no, they're fucking not. We have had 2 cartoons have a character say, ooh, yikes, sorry, I'm into guys, or I'm into girls. We've had it in Kipo and we've had it in Paranormal Park. Plus, Ninjago already has a bunch of mature topics and episodes. Season 8 and 9 were probably the darkest seasons we've seen yet. You say discussing what gender you're interested in is too mature? Well, then that means we should definitely take out the death, the literal dead people, the many, many fake-out deaths, the torture, the trying to get crunk with minors, giving minors alcohol, the mass murder, the child abandonment, the communism, the dictatorship, the slavery, and probably so much more. So, if you're really concerned about what kids see, worry about that stuff instead. I'm so sick and tired of homophobic people saying, gay stuff is everywhere now, it's practically being shoved down our throats. Well, how do you think queer people felt when horribly written straight romance was shoved down their throats in the 1900s? Especially Disney having the stupid love at first sight bullshit for years. But I'm not here to hate on Disney because they've learned from their mistakes, kinda, and we have the masterpiece that is Princess and the Frog. Just put yourself in their shoes for a sec. Let's say that the showrunners actually wanted Cole and Vanya to be together, and you made an analysis video gathering all the evidence. Imagine your whole comment section filled with queer people saying, ugh, not everything has to be straight. They're literally not. Stop. Don't you see just how shitty that feels? You worked hard on that video to show your love for a ship, and even if your video was just lighthearted and wasn't meant to be taken too seriously, there's still these people being rude and not accepting that it's just an opinion. You get it now? So what I'm saying is, any homophobic comment that just clicks on this video to be closed-minded and ignorant, you're gonna be deleted, so don't even try. Moving on, I want to talk about the character that's canonically bisexual? She's either gay or bisexual, I'm not really sure. We knew she was coming because of tweets from the creators saying that there'd be an LGBT character soon, which was Sally, who ran away from her home because her parents weren't accepting of her bisexuality. I mean, music career. Well, okay, it's not that they weren't accepting, it's that they thought she was too young to leave, but you know, it could be another queer metaphor, just like Cole's coming out scene. She has the new pride flag on the back of her car and on her guitar bars. And apparently people have said that she also had the bi flag on her guitar later on in the season, but I can't find that screenshot, so I don't fully know. Honestly, this isn't much, and they definitely could have done better. But, I mean, I get it. Half the Ninjago fandom is violently homophobic, so I get if they're scared to show a little more rep than that. We also get a rainbow crosswalk in Seabound episode 15, which, wow, thanks, I guess. Sorry, I know I'm contradicting myself by being sarcastically grateful, but a crosswalk? Blah, okay, whatever, it's fine. It's in the past. Next, we have our strongly gay-coded character, Fugidove, who quite obviously had an Amy Rose-like infatuation with Jay. I don't want to hear in the comments, what? No, they're just rivals. I know when they first meet, Fugidove calls him and Jay rivals, but after seeing that Jay was now a criminal, he instantly latched onto the idea of them being partners in crime. So yeah, sure, they're just rivals, because rivals hold their rival close and whisper in their ear and caress their face, because rivals sacrifice themselves for the other, because rivals call their rival my blue jay. I will admit that it's definitely an unhealthy obsession, but it still is what it is, a gay crush. And Jay wasn't annoyed with him because it's gay. He was irritated by him because Fugidove is a stranger who's a criminal that's being way too touchy, obsessive, and creepy. And he keeps telling Jay how to be a criminal, even though Jay told him a million times he's not ever going to be one. I mean, shit. It makes sense if Fugidove got arrested for stalking someone. Just like the girls from season 6, Kai was terrified of those girls who had a crush on him because they were downright obsessive and too touchy. Point is that no matter straight or gay, that'd be outright annoying to anyone. Hell, I get annoyed at my male and female coworkers for just standing too close to me. So, yeah, Fugidove isn't the best rep for a gay character, but at least we got Sally, who is better representation in the same season. Side note, Fugidove definitely writes enemies to lovers fanfiction. So now it begs the question in the thumbnail, were we queer-baited? Technically no. All they said was that we were getting a queer character, and we did. But it still feels unsatisfying, especially since Sally is just a one-off character that only appears for 2 episodes. From the way they hyped it up before the season released, I was expecting a lot more, but it just turned out to be kind of disappointing. I'm hoping we'll get better representation in Ninjago Dragon's Rising, but I'm not saying that I'll be like a freaking pissworm if we don't. It's not like a must, but it would be nice is all. Anyway, that's all for my little rant and analysis/theory thing. As I have said before, if you're just coming to this video to be homophobic, then leave. There's literally no purpose for you to be here. Like, why would you choose to go to a video that would make you angry, and why would you choose to just be outright rude to someone? Alright. Also, tell me your favorite ships in the comments, whether they be straight or gay. Goodbye, happy Pride Month, and, toodaloodles.
Let's go this way!
Tea party!
Take down blood shots.
Go step!
I jackass!
Tea party!
Take down blood shots.